Hello, friends and followers on social media and all that web-based stuff. So, we are almost in the middle of the month of March, and in February, I said I would take this poetry thing a lot more seriously, and I haven't, and I'm really sorry. Not that I haven't, I just haven't posted like a full poem on YouTube or my Facebook page. At all, but feel like I've made up for it by posting videos of some of my performances and snippets of some of my performances on this. I feel like I've kind of cheated that a little bit. So finally I am posting up a poem for you guys. This poem is called Questions, and I wrote it for a singles event that was about, you know, having so many questions and not getting many answers when you're single, and especially when you're Christian and you're single and you're keeping yourself till you're married. And people ask you why and stuff like that, and sometimes you don't really have a specific answer for them. So this poem sort of addresses that and my feelings towards it and stuff like that. So I hope you guys are blessed by the poem and that you enjoy it. And if you do, please like it, comment, share. Let me know what you think. Remember, no haters. Okay, haters should go sit down and lie down. Anyway, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy the poem, and thank you for watching and listening. People always ask me why I'm still single. You're beautiful, they say, as if that's all it takes. Like if I simply slip on my heels and colour in my face, men will fall to their knees. Please. Now, don't get it twisted. I've had boyfriends, but they just end up calling me a tease when they realize I wasn't joking when I explicitly explained that I would not be engaging in sexual activities till they have engaged me in marriage festivities. I don't just let anyone all up in my cookie jar. Now, don't get me wrong, the urges are there, but they're just nicely suppressed. And the guys, they're not impressed, so they ask me the questions. The what's, the who's, the when's, the where's, the how's, the why's, and I just simply smile and reply, I'm a Christian. What? What? So you proper mean I can't hit that though? No. Then there are the ones that say, oh, you're a Christian, yeah. Cool, 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 cool. So am I. Don't mean we can't do a little thing on the sly. It's like they've forgotten that God has eyes. He can see you. So that's why I'm still single. It comes down to the questions. The I'm a Christian answer is just no longer enough. Why can't you do a thing till there's a ring? How far is too far? Is it when we held hands or the day that we kissed? Or was it weeks after that when we did all of those things? There really should be a manual for this Christian dating thing. The questions pile up with every 5-month fling. How far can I go without losing control? Which lines can I cross without getting shot by my conscience when I'm at home all alone? And what do I do when my too far is not his too far? And I really don't want to lose this Christian man that has a car, plus my friend does this and she does that. She's Christian. There really should be a manual for this Christian dating thing. And I read all the books, but they just leave me more confused. I mean, I don't know whether to kiss dating goodbye or figure out my love language, and every woman's battle doesn't cover half of my struggle, so I guess I'm not every woman, but there really should be a manual that explains why I can't cuddle. And I know you're going to try and point me towards the Bible, but trust me, I've looked there. It's really not that clear. I mean, it clearly states, thou shalt not fornicate. But at what point does expressing my deep affections turn into fornication? Isn't it really down to subjective interpretations, cultural expectations, and personal implications? When does one lose concentration? Is it when his smile makes me lose concentration in the middle of a conversation? This subject is in desperate need of clarification because I really don't understand the biblical limitations. They are full of complications and I just can't live up to those expectations. And I know I'm not the only one. You see, we are about to lose an entire generation. Souls wrongly tied up from lack of direction. We are living with misconceptions because nobody will answer any of our questions. Who decides right from wrong? Question. If it's okay with me, then what's the problem? Question. I've done everything right. Why am I still single? Question. She's a fornicator. Shouldn't I be married before her? Question. Where are all the good Christian men? Question. Where are all the good Christian women? Question. Is flirting wrong? Question. What does Christian dating look like? Question. What does love look like? Question. So many unanswered questions. Feelings I'm left to make sense of, confusion, standing on the front line in the middle of a battle between the world and the word. Not sure what side to be on. The media's lies enticing me. My skirt up high so I fit in. Futile attempts to catch a man with my legs. Sex sells, you see. The body desires what the spirit will not allow. The mind wanders, thoughts shut down by your conscience, the yearning, the burning, the follow-up consequences, no condemnation, please. Constantly requesting forgiveness for sins of yesterday, knowing full well that tomorrow I'll be exactly the same way. But for today, let me ask my many questions, hoping to get an answer that will settle in my heart and cause me to make changes, rather than leave me even more confused, wondering what I can and can't do and where to bend the rules. Rules created over 2,000 years ago when girls were getting married off by 14 years old. They were barely old enough to understand what it means to be cold, to know how it feels to need that special someone's hand to hold. The longing to be wedded, the wanting to be bedded, the fighting to stay untouched, pure, holy, sanctified. Then that girl steps on stage and testifies about her engagement and you just sit in amazement because you don't know she's eating the forbidden fruit. But you have to be a good Christian and sit and smile and say, Amen, while you're wondering why her and not me. I really wish I had the answers, but I don't. What I do know is that my tomorrow deserves my refusal to compromise today. My light is too bright to turn off simply because I'm wondering what happens when all the clothes come off. So although I don't have the answers to my questions, I choose to keep my clothes on. I choose to keep my cookie jar locked up. I choose to date and not fornicate. And the next time someone asks me why again, I'll simply smile and say, I'm a Christian. And if that answer's not good enough, well, tough. Because for now, that's the only answer I've got. God bless you all.